Is he going live? It's taking a while. Did I ever get Cragblade? I might need that. Memorize bones. Doesn't look like I ever got Cragblade. I'm gonna go grab that. I should also go grab Golden Vow. Both types of Golden Vows. Of course, I also wonder how effective Lion's Claw is. That might be a really good one. Harlow? Oh. Is this Harlow Quan? Uncle of Harley Quinn? Harlow Quan. Almost sounds like a Hispanic relative of Harley Quinn. How you doing, Blue? What's up? There we go. And let's go for Golden Vow as well. Should be over here. Hey, Scott, what's up? How you doing? Good, just drawing stuff. What stuff are you working on now, Blue? Is it the same stuff as before? So what do you guys think of the... I don't know, people say DLC, but just saying, nowhere in FromSoft's post does it say DLC. It only says more to the game. Just animating over a song. Oh, sounds nice and chill. Or actually, what was their wording on their tweet? FromSoft tweet. Rise, Tarnished, and let us walk a new path together in upcoming expansion for Elden Ring. Ah, but they use the wording expansion. So technically, there's nowhere that they said DLC. And I think it would be really funny if they just made it a full-blown different game. Well, I mean, like, I would laugh at it, but I also would be, like, slightly upset as well. But technically, they could do that, because there's nowhere that it says DLC. It's only everyone interprets it as DLC, which probably is correct. Yeah, no, it definitely seems like it's Mikola who's on the horse. Oh no, I agree that it's DLC. I just like poking fun at it that it's worded in a way that it may not be DLC. And again, the sick, twisted part of me thinks that'd be funny if it really wasn't DLC. It was just a new game. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more item collecting, and then once I feel good enough, I'll try Melania again. Just a couple things to help boost me. That is not how you get off the horse. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting like how to do everything right now? Back in the day, we used to call them expansion packs because that's what they did. Yeah, I'm saying expansion. Wait, did I not get Golden Vow off of? You got Golden Vow off of this guy. Why did I not get Golden Vow off of him? Did I miss something? That's odd. Alright, let me collect the other Golden Vow as well, because I think the actual incantation is stronger than the Ash of War. Should be right there. You know, whenever I hear expansion packs, it kind of reminds me of, like, Magic the Gathering or something. That's where my mind goes as soon as I hear expansion pack. Or you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they put down the wording of expansion, considering Miyazaki is very big into Dungeons, Dragons, and Magic. Like, he literally pulls some of the ideas from Magic the Gathering's cards. Didn't think of that until just now. I didn't take care of the invasion. Wow, that could have been unfortunate. No! You! Oh my gosh. She literally jumped over it. That's annoying. Stupid Tarnish Eater. You know, I heard something kind of interesting about this Tarnish Eater, where supposedly it's running off of the same character as Mildred the Man-Eater from Dark Souls 1. I heard that that character was only created after playtesting, and what happened is that there was some random playtester who tried out the invasion, and they did the invasion as like a naked person, like Mildred the Man-Eater, and the developers liked it so much because it like threw them off that they decided to just put that into the game. And then since then, there's been like this invasion type character in each of the Souls games. Supposedly. I don't know how true it is. Hey, what's up, Omnio? How you doing, man? Ow! Ow! Dick. Stupid dogs. Gotta be in every Souls game. How much faith do you need for Golden Vow anyways? I hope it's not like 30 or something ridiculously high. Because if it is that high, what I might do is I'm probably going to just practice Melania a bit more until I feel very comfortable with her moveset. Then I'm going to start using Great Rune, Godric's Great Rune. Otherwise, I don't want to be using Godric's Great Rune for like every single time I practice her, because that's just going to kind of waste it. I'd rather save it for when I think I have a good chance. Maybe the announcement was made in Japanese, and rather than translate more content into DLC, they translated it more accurately into expansion pack. Yeah, that's probably. That happens quite a bit with them. Darn dog. Surprised I had a heal. Let me just grab this incantation. So, wait, I already grabbed this incantation? No. Look at that. I already had this incantation. Oh my gosh. It shows how much I've paid attention to this whole playthrough. Oh, stupid dog. Okay. Good dog. Thank you, dog. I was not expecting the dog to kill her. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else that I really need to collect. Oh, you know what? I vaguely remember I did get Golden Vow before. Let's take all these off. I don't need to have so many random things on. So how much is Golden Vow? 25. It's kind of doable. 15 for Flame Grammy Strength. Actually, we should put you in the first slot. I know there's like other things that I can buff with, but I don't know how much I'm going to actually use. Yeah, those are just the main things that I can buff with. So I need 24 faith in order to use that. Let's see. Let's do Ash of War. Try that with Cragblade. Would it be dumb to keep the bleed on the Cragblade? I think I kind of want to. Just so I can potentially have both go off. I'm like doing the opposite playthrough with the easy mode as Sorcerer. Day one of me and Elden Ring, I was doing strength builds, and I haven't done non-melee builds until now. Sorcerer is freaking easy. Dude, spells and casting is ridiculously fast in Elden Ring. So, like, if you're going to play a magic build in any of the Souls games, Elden Ring is the one to do it. That's how I feel about it. Oh, you know what? I never got the other, I never got the Source Seal. I should go do that. Crap, that's gonna be annoying. Let's put on a different weapon for that. I'm just thinking. Something light, like this. I went through Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, all melee because melee was king in those games. I mean, I like doing both at this point, as originally I was only melee in all the Souls games. But then going back now, I feel like each game was pretty good with both. You just enjoy them a bit differently. Or at least I enjoyed them a bit differently, that's all. Alright, let me go get the Mercosur seal. I don't think I killed this Erdtree avatar, did I? Of course I didn't. Whatever. Hopefully he doesn't see me. Oh, he totally saw me. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Because I'm gonna jump off this edge. I hope I don't get one shot right here. That's gonna be really annoying. Alright, actually that was not bad. Oh wait, I did get... I thought I didn't get it with this character. Alright, well that's good. Okay, Wondrous Physic. I need the faith. And then... enhances charge tax. I don't know if that's gonna be good. Maybe I should just stick to... Yeah, no, I'll just stick to this. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh wait, I forgot. I put Cragblade on. So let's see how much damage this does now. Screw it, I'm just gonna jump for her. Crap. I don't know why, but I feel very sluggish right now. Crap. I forgot about that follow-up. Not sure why I drank, but I drank. Was I out of stamina? Just thinking real quick. No, so. Hey, Longshot, how you doing, man? How have you been? Wait, why did I lose health? Where did I lose health? Dang, that was scary. Been pretty good. I've been pretty good too, man. Do you have, like, tonight off? Dang. Yep, this is gonna be a lot of practice. Worked this morning and now I'm off. Ah, nice. So you're off this evening and tonight and tomorrow? That's pretty cool. Maybe the cannonballs are better. You know what? We'll try it. I'll just do straight damage. Or actually, it looks like I do less damage. I would make it heavy. Wanted Melania's phase 1 moveset? Are you talking about like the waterfall or a bunch of other things? I feel like that would be best. Just need a pack for a drill this weekend. Oh, nice. Wait, I thought you were done with your drills already. How long do you have left? Aren't you coming close to the end? Oops, I need to switch you back. Oh, that's fine. Oh, terrible. Wait, that is way more damage. Maybe the balls were best. Crap, no stamina. Ah, that was stupid. As soon as I jumped, I saw that I had no stamina roll back out of it. All of them, she gets a Bloodhound Stepped Waterfowl, something that looks like Wild Strikes, and a grab. I feel like there is a mod out there that people did for that. I'll know more this weekend. Oh, okay, that's cool. So with Radagon Source Seal, I do 409. But if I put on Melania's, I mean on Marika's, 409. 417. Oh, I actually do more with that. 417. And if I change this to Faith, 426. Okay, I actually do better scaling with Faith stuff then. And you know what? I don't really need that. So let me change it to, I guess, you, because I'm a naked anyways. All right, let's see what happens now. And you know what? Let's even throw in the jellyfish, because no, not doing that. Way too many stats for that. And she has a strong thrust and wide swing. Yep. Yeah, no, she does have a lot of cool moves. The only tricky thing, though, is, like, if you could get all of Melania's moves, that's a lot to remember. It's a lot of moves that you would have to remember. Wow, 1,200. I don't think she's happy about that. No, she's not happy about that at all. She is aggressive right now. Oh, I'm getting hit. Ooh. Even got the stat. Oh, I didn't even use Cragblade yet. Oh, I'm a dummy. Oh, I'm a real dummy. I'm a dead dummy. There was even extra damage I could have done. So that was... I was doing like 1,200 per jump. That's... Okay, I'm happy with that damage. I feel like this is the way to go for me. It's probably not the best build, but it works for me. Well, let me change one thing. If I put in the fire, mix wonders physic, let's change you to fire. And then let's see how much damage I do now. This is the first time I've ever had like a buffing routine for a character. Wait, why can't I use Golden Vow? What did I switch? I switched something. Faith. And you're also Faith. Wait, what did I switch out that doesn't allow me to use Golden Vow? The only thing I switched out was this one. Which, what were you? I wish we got Radon in his prime fight. In his current condition, we could never fend off Millennium. I don't know. It is potential. It is potential that like maybe we do get to fight him in his prime in DLC, because it is possible that we go back in time. Wait, my faith is only up to 20. Oh, I switched out the wrong thing in my flask. That's what it is. That's why. Yeah, that's what was the problem. So extra damage or one-time shotter, that helps me. We'll see. Of course, if I start using Godric's Great Rune, I wouldn't even need to use that in my physic at all. Alright, let's see how much damage I do now. It should be more. I was doing 1,200 before. Crap, I'm an idiot. Normally I can get the jump in and it's fine. Actually, how many rune arcs do I have, anyways? 26. Yeah, no. Not until I start getting better at this fight. I'm not going to start using those. Wait, why did that not jump? Okay, I'm like out of stamina. $1,300, that's not bad. I'm actually pretty happy with that damage. I swear I rolled. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of practice. If you guys are okay with watching a dude die about a million times, this is the stream. If you don't want to watch someone die a ton of times, it's probably better to leave now. Blame controller. Actually, I can't blame the controller at this point. Because this is the newer controller. And yeah, I will admit, well, no, I'm not admitting, I'm saying this controller feels way better. Yeah. I swear that $13, $12 one that I got from Amazon, there was definitely something up with it. It just, yeah, I don't know, maybe the buttons were mushy or they just didn't register all the time. Haha, stab your back! Ah! Ah, ah! In the booty! Oh, freak. No! I'm still not good at that. Dude, you can dish out a lot of fast damage with these balls. If I knew this earlier, I would have started using my balls way earlier in this gameplay. Hey, Caleb. Did you come to watch a man smash his balls in the Blade of Mikola? Ew. However, compared to like other buffing routines I've seen people do, this is not bad. I've seen other people do buffing routines that just like take half a minute. And it's... I don't know, sometimes she doesn't attack right away. Came here to relax, had a great day. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear that, man. Had a not great day. Oh, okay, never mind. That sucks. Item crafting. Let's see. Uses FP to scatter sparks in a wide area. Boosts ally attack power and reduces incoming damage once. What's the other? There's another one that does like almost another bubble tier for you. Also, I never knew what the difference was between these two pots. The junior are taking their act, so I wasn't able to go to school, so all my teachers assigned a lot of homework and I had home projects to do. Oh, so you've just been stuck at home doing a ton of work. Yeah, that would probably suck. Sorry to hear that, Brown, man. Ugh. That was a weird burp. I don't even know why I drink my blue, considering I'm not even going to use it. You were aggressive, lady. And I did not charge up my balls. Oh wait, no, I did. Ah. Like, I am very actively watching my stamina on this. I feel like she's close to doing a waterfowl! Damn, lady. Okay. I'm slowly getting better at her moves, maybe. I think. Or maybe the game is showing pity on me. So I had a lot of schoolwork at home, and on top of it, I had been throwing up all... Ugh. Dude, that is just a crappy day all around. So today has just been a blur of doing schoolwork when I feel better and sitting next to my toilet throwing up. Nice. And Relevant has pee-pee. Ah. What was that your immediate thought as soon as you heard about DLC Relevance? You're just like, pee-pee. Yes. Wonderful. Like a true gamer. Nope. Crap. I thought that I was going to have an opening in there. Thing about DLC, PP happy. Ah. Thing about murder, NPC. Saw the DLC announcement, but I was dying on my couch when I first saw it. I mean, it's not really much. The main, like, absolute thing that you get out of the announcement is the title of it, and it's going to be made. No inclinations as to when it will be, or really anything else. Ah, Code Vein also hypes up your PP. Interesting. I would have never guessed. Bringing about a new age of Mikla. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to go into the future or the past. I think everyone can agree that, like, it is a different time altogether. It's not like the current time that our character is playing in right now. Some time travel is going to have to take place. Think about your mother. PP sad. I'm not even sure what you're going off on that one. Maybe I do want to have, like, some cheesy Bloodhound step in my back pocket. Can you put Bloodhound on a shield? Because I think I have a light shield someplace. 1.5. Okay, I thought I had a dagger or something to use, but I guess not. What have I been doing with this character? Alright, screw that. You know how a lot of cultures have afterlives that are fields of wheat? Well, it looks like we're in a large field of wheat with a lot of graves. It might be something with the afterlife, the whole Helfen thing. All we know is that I'm going to kill the boss. You can put no skill on a shield and Bloodhound step on a weapon. Okay. Yeah, but I don't want to be using a shield for this. But it is possible that we are going back in time to before the Erdtree was created. And, like, what we're seeing is how the Erdtree was created by an outer god. Because we do know that, like, the proper death is to the Erdtree. And, like, now that the Erdtree is around, like, people's souls and death go to the Erdtree. And that's why, like, a lot of the catacombs have graves in it. Boy, you are aggressive today. But I am happy with that damage. That's good damage. Alright, screw it. Almost screwed me. You did screw me. I wonder if I put on the Ritual Shield Talisman, would I be able to take one hit from her? Because if I can take just, like, one hit from her, I can practice this a lot better. I'm imagining this won't be enough, but I want to see. I'm hyped for the Elden Ring DLC, but Xbox with that Hollow Knight and Silksong hype tweet and Team Cherry actually being active in their Twitter makes me feel things. When do you think DLC is coming out? I would say 6 to 12 months. That's my guess. I don't know. What do you guys say? When do you guys predict that the DLC will be coming out? And I say, maybe mid-March or near the end of March, we're going to get some teaser of it. Like, proper teaser. Those are my guess. Probably really off, but that's what I'm saying for now. Oof, if she went to attack right away, I would have been dead. Oh! Oh yeah, right in the booty hole. Can I get one more off? Yeah. Ah, she didn't like it. I gotta learn how to do it, how to block, how to dodge that up close. I know it can be done. I just haven't really faced it. The announce felt like something to make Bandai Namco happy that FromSoft is taking so long, so I think we have it at least 3 more months. I don't know, 3 months sounds kind of short. I'm gonna stick by, I think, somewhere between 6 months to a year. Oh hey, how's it going, Allie? How you doing? I know you can dodge waterfowl up close. I just don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. Hey Car, you did 3 times Elden Ring? What's that supposed to mean? Haha! Knocked you out of your stupid attack. And knocked you down, loser. She's gonna do waterfowl very soon. This... I know you're in waterfowl range. Crap. Okay, so I can't take that hit. I'd assume the DLC has been in development since the release of Elden Ring, so a little over a year. The DLC has been in development for... I don't know. I feel like a lot of the DLCs are like partially sketched out as the original game is made, so my personal guess, which doesn't mean too much in it, is that the DLC has been in development while the game was in development and such. So I would imagine that it's had more time. Did I not grab that? I didn't grab the Greater Talisman. You know what? I'm going to go grab that real quick. Basically, all other DLCs by From were released about a year after the game release. I think they shifted assets around to Armored Core, and that slowed progress on Elden Ring DLC. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that could potentially slow them down. The Armored Core, COVID stuff, even corporate things as well. Just corporate alone can get in the way of development. I didn't even grab... Come on, let me just open it. Okay, now I can grab it next time. But I do wonder why FromSoft is so passionate about their Armored Core. Did it really make them that much revenue and stuff, or they must definitely see something in it, considering they are putting so much. What would I say? They're just like putting a lot of assets into Armored Core, it seems. Or maybe they're just afraid of becoming the one-trick pony, and that's what they don't want to be, you know, where it's just all just souls and that's it. Because they probably want to try something new. Yeah, that's true. And also, it is good for a company to do things that are different every now and then, because it does help them expand in the development. They need to diversify in case people burn out on these. Yeah, exactly. You're right. After making Soulsborne games for like a decade, the devs and Miyazaki probably want to do something new. It's possible. It is very interesting thinking about how long they have been developing these games. And you know what? Since I'm no longer light load, I might as well just put on some armor. 11. Do you run slightly slower? It feels like I'm slightly slower now that I'm not light load. That's interesting. I would think Elden Ring is going to be the last Soulsborne game for a while. Really? I don't know. Part of me, I don't know. I have a hard time believing that. Just because the way that a lot of corporations are working these days is, if it's been successful, they're gonna ride that sucker until it's dead. That's how a lot of things have been. If I could get another charged attack in right away, that'd be nice. Oh crap. Ooh. Oh, I can take a hit now. Nice. Oh crap. Ah, crap. I need to heal. Dude, I can actually take a hit from Millennium. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. I was stuck right there. I literally jumped into her feet. Darn feet. Got too greedy. I don't think so. I think they're going to do a Elden Ring 2 and maybe 3. There's a lot of unused Bud in universe George Martin lore. No, I definitely agree with Scott on that. I want to say that there'll be an Elden Ring 3, but I'm about 90% confident that there will at least be an Elden Ring 2. Who knows? If Elden Ring 2 like flops, then no. Nah, I don't know. I feel like there probably would be a 3 as well. But 2, definitely. I'd say From is going to be go on like a 5-10 year hiatus with Soulsborne. And they're going to do new things for a while and then revisit Soulsborne later. And if they want to do new Soulsborne stuff, they're just going to make it an Elden Ring DLC. Nah, I highly doubt that. And my reasoning to that is mainly because this has been their most successful game. And like, the reason why I'm saying that they're probably going to continue with Soulsborne is not just because this is most successful, and that's it, but also it allowed their company to grow a lot. So their company is able to handle several projects right now. So if they are capable of handling several projects at the same time, I would say they would definitely have one team working on a Soulsborne. It may not be like their A project. Wow, I could not dodge out of that at all. That was weird. But yeah, because their company was able to grow quite a bit, and like I know that their company is growing because they are putting out a lot of adverts. Well, not adverts, but they're looking for a lot of new hires. But that kind of tells me is that they probably are going to have one team that's always working on some Souls game. And if they want to do new Soulsborne stuff, they're just going to make it an Elden Ring DLC. I don't know. Like, we all knew that there's going to be at least one Elden Ring DLC, but how many DLCs will they really do? They definitely won't go past 3. And I'm not even sure if they will even go up to 3. Why do I have these on? I don't need these on at all. Oh, I thought that was going to stagger her. There's the stagger I was looking for. No waterfowl. I thought she was going to do the waterfowl. I was getting ready for waterfowl. There it is. I don't know how to do that up close. What's your opinion on Hogwarts Legacy? I mean, good for all the fans. I never was too crazy about Harry Potter. Something I might potentially do in the future, but like I don't think I would want to pay full price for that game. Because I'm just not a hardcore Harry Potter fan. If I were, then probably. But if I do get it, it's just going to be more out of curiosity of like exploring the area. Because it does look like it's full of a lot of like little details and stuff, which I do enjoy. But besides that, I don't know if I would get as much enjoyment out of it as other people do. Happy that the devs are getting all the success that they deserve, even though they haven't played the game. Actually, that is funny. A lot of the developers like never play the game. Crap. Thank you. Oh, shoot. I don't know how to do that at all. I'm like considering opening up a YouTube video right now to see how to do that up close. Because I don't even know how I should position myself for it. Yeah, I don't like how games are costing $70 now. I've seen a few LPs. It looks technically well executed, but average in most categories. Hogwarts Legacy. What does LP stand for, Scott? I'm drawing a blank on that one. I'm gonna feel really dumb as soon as you say it too. Yeah, the price of games is really just going up, which I can understand. Is there's a lot more development put into games, so it is rightfully so. But also, part of me kind of wishes is maybe they broke up the game a bit more into like releasing as smaller and then have more DLCs that you can pay for later. Oh, long play. Oh, okay, yeah. Then that's exactly what I mean. I agree with you, Scott. There's only one game released this year that I'm super excited for. Is it Silksong? I'll definitely play Silksong. I don't know how long it'll take me to get around to play it. But after doing enough Hollow Knight, it's definitely on my list. This should stagger her. There we go. I knew that. Maybe the new Jedi Fallen Order when it comes out. I haven't played many of the Star Wars games. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe if I did 2 rolls out of it. 2 rolls might be what I need. That or I could buy a dagger. I'm gonna go buy a dagger. I just need a really light weapon to switch to. Boy, a long loading screen. But I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of thinking about what kind of game I want to jump into, as I don't really plan on just only doing Elden Ring and Dark Souls. I'm just not really sure what other game I can get like too crazy about. Actually, do I have any other? No, I don't. Okay. Does she sell the dagger? How much does the dagger weigh? 1.5. That's good. You know, the last sales numbers for Hollow Knight came out. It was in 2020, and it was 2.8 million copies. Dang, that is good. Good for them. Space Station 13 server I play on is dumping the old atmospheric simulator code I hated and doing adopting a new system. I'm excited. Hey, sounds good for you, Scott. Congrats. Alright, Ash of War, Dagger, Bloodhound. Doesn't matter what it is. Send you back to you. Let's put on one more blue if I'm gonna use you. Let's do two. The Hollow Knight had a massive surge in popularity in 2020 and 2021 due to lockdown because it broke its max player count in 2021, and it's still growing in popularity. Good for them. I do wonder if like their numbers would be even higher if they were able to just put it on mobile. Just because like mobile games make a ridiculous amount of money. Of course, I do acknowledge that like partially reason why mobile games make a ton of money is not just accessibility, it's also much better microtransactions. Not better microtransactions, but like much more microtransactions. Ooh. Ow, ow. Oh my gosh. So if she hits me once with that, I'm kind of staggered of it. Okay. Other than Space Station 13 and Elden Ring, I don't care much about games. I'm kind of the same way, is I don't really care about playing tons and tons of games. If it piques my interest enough, then I definitely want to check it out. I want to try it. And also, like, for most all of my life, I've just been a multiplayer gamer. Like, I would only play with friends, and that's it. I wouldn't play any single-player games. So, like, I don't know, I'm just not too crazy about doing single-player games. However, when I am on stream, that is a big exception. Is when I'm on stream, it doesn't really feel as much like a single-player. So that doing the streams does open me up for, like, trying out a lot more. Ow! I almost got staggered into that. Oh crap. Dang. Drinking. Okay. Didn't expect her to do that right away. Especially a single player title, and not even Elden Ring did that. How long is? one of the few games I've seen where it has become more and more popular over the years, unlike most other titles where they slowly die out over time. Oh, Windows 95, 98 games, the multimedia has a new emulator that's supposed to be really good called PCEM. I haven't tried it yet. I do care about that. PCEM, hang on. I think I might have already seen about PCEM. I like watching, what's the YouTuber's name? I'm looking him up right now. ETA Prime. ETA Prime goes into tons of emulations and stuff. I think I saw him do a thing on it, and it looked very promising. It was a very good emulator. Brother really wants to try Slime Rancher. He is a big Slime Rancher fan. I don't get the whole Slime Rancher hype. I tried it, but I didn't really get into it. You know another YouTuber that's worth checking out? Who's that? Ooh, that was some frame drop. I don't think she's happy with me. Dang, sucker. I think she's one hit away from getting staggered. Oh my gosh, I was almost out of stamina. She is very angry right now. Oh crap. I'm dead. I'm almost dead. I should be dead. Ooh, her bar refilled. Crap. Alright, now I'm dead. Don't get that either. Oh, are you talking about Slime Rancher? Then there was another game that got very big where I tried it, but I didn't really see the hype for it. It just wasn't my kind of game. It was like the one where you evolve. You keep on evolving your guys. What crap, what was that? It got really big. I love me some old Windows games. I tried to play Mech Warrior 2 last year, and it was too broken to work. If it is the emulator that I'm thinking of, Scott, it does look very promising. Because, like, it even emulated the speed of the RAM and everything very well. Spore, yes! Spore! Wow, dang, Blue, you're really good at guessing the stuff that I'm trying to say. Spore. Spore was another one that got, like, really big, and people were, like, crazy about it. I just never really got into it. Oh, crap. One more hit and she gets staggered. Oh crap, she knew that she would be staggered. She heard me. She knows. Okay, her bar completely filled up now, so she won't be staggered now. Actually, if I get this charge attack, it might be enough. It's not enough. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Describe literally any game and I'll be able to guess it. Oh. That is a really nice challenge. But now I can't even think of anything. I want to take you up on that challenge, Boo, but I just can't think of anything worthy to test you on right at the moment. But I will take that up at some point. Cool Blue, I'm pretty knowledgeable about 8-bit and 16-bit games. We could have a game store and dominate. Ooh, actually, there is one game that I would be curious if you would know it. Because it was a very popular game. It was one of the very first FPS games on Facebook. But it didn't originate on Facebook originally. It originally was on the Mac widget page. It was a Mac widget. And Donnie and I, we used to play that game a ton. And it still has like a pretty hardcore fandom. But the problem is that they actually revamped it, renamed it, and killed it. I'd be very impressed if you do know the name of the game that I'm talking about. Did I put Cragblade on? I don't know if I put Cragblade on. Oh, come on! Starts describing a Xbox-only game that nobody knows about. Ooh, actually, there is an Xbox game that not many people know about that I really like a lot. That I might even buy again at some point. No, it's not an Xbox only. Ballistic? No. Dang, nah, I don't know much about Apple or Facebook. Yeah, so this game did make its way to Steam, but by the time it made its way to Steam, they already killed the brand because they changed the name of it, they changed the graphics of it, they changed the original player models of it and everything. Psychonaut? I think you mean Psychonauts. No, not Psychonauts. Ballistic? No, not Ballistic. You know, it's actually, at this point, such a rare game because it was old when it came out. Well, it was a long time ago when it came out. That, there are probably less than 20 YouTube videos about it. Texas Hold'em? Oh, you got it, man! It was Texas Hold'em the whole entire time. No, it's not Texas Hold'em. No, it's not Psychonauts either. Ow, you dick. Freaking blade of Nicola. Hurts. Oh, that missed. I don't know if this is going to stagger her because... Okay, it did stagger her. She's not in waterfowl range, but she's getting there. What? You're not supposed to be in waterfowl range. Oh, you dick. I was guessing Omnio's game when I said Psychonauts. Oh wait, what did Omnio all say? I got one, an anime fighting game that literally their servers got shut down. An anime fighting game? Oh, I don't know much about fighting games at all. Hey, how's it going, Doc? How you doing, man? I've got a pure envy game in my Steam library, Deadpool. Maybe people still have the keys, I don't know, but they don't sell it anymore, and Disney wants to bury it. Actually, I'm drawing a blank. I have one of those as well, where it's no longer sold on the store, it's pulled, but I still have the key for it. And I was thinking of one, it's called the Outfit. It's Xbox 360. I don't know Outfit. Shouldn't have traded that. She's getting close to be staggered. I think in the next 2 hits. Oh, yeah. After this, she should get staggered for sure. What? I want that stagger. I don't care. I miscalculated that. Just thinking of one that's called the outfit. The anime game has Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball. Give you another. Oh, did you give up on my game? No one has said it yet. The outfit is a kind of a Tom Clancy-like game. I haven't heard that once whatsoever. So Blue seems to have gotten his wish. Lots of talk of the DLC being Mikola-centric. Jump Force. No, Jump Force. What is Jump Force? I never even heard of that. But I'm telling you guys, I enjoyed this game so much that I have started learning Unreal Engine just to rebuild the game. I don't want to create it exactly the same as it was, but I want to recreate the whole vibe of it and everything. It was a great game for me. It's more of just nostalgia, probably. Oh, crap. I was looking at chat! Shouldn't look at chat while you're fighting a freaking blade. Whatever. I had that coming. Dude, I had to give up on guessing your first-person shooter. I don't know anything about Apple or Facebook trends. Well, that's the interesting thing, though, is like it was such a... It did so well when it first came out that it made its rounds to most systems. So it was on Steam as well. It did make its way to Steam eventually. The outfit is a third-person World War I or World War II era game. It's a shoot and has a great campaign. It sounds very familiar. I'm gonna look it up and feel really dumb because I don't know. Outfit sounds very. Request another game to guess. I just keep letting it on me. Hey, person, what's up, man? Another game to guess. All right. Are you okay guessing Xbox? This was an Xbox game that was unique in that it allowed you to raise and lower the... Oh, I thought that I could sidestep that. Okay. Actually, I don't know if it was only on Xbox, but it was a unique game in that it allowed you to change the terrain. Like, if it was normal ground, you could raise the ground with some of your guns, and then you could also lower it down. And like one of the cool strategies of it is that you would lower down the terrain to almost make your own bunker to hide behind. Well, trenches to hide inside. I really like that game a lot. It never really did have a really big fan base. YouTube premium 3-month for trial ended today. Back to the ads. Sorry, Doc, that sucks. Now you're a peasant just like the rest of us. A domination-like game with 3 classes and FPS also has vehicles. Ah. So do you just play Elden Ring and Dark Souls? Are you talking to me, Caleb? Lately for streams, yeah. But before streams, I was playing a lot of Deep Rock, a lot of Black Ops 3 zombies, just because there were a lot of custom zombies. Even today, a lot of custom zombie maps are being made, which I think is awesome for Black Ops 3. What else did I play a lot of? Oh, and then on my real personal time, a lot of Age of Mythology, a lot of Age of Empires, a lot of Kohan. Both Kohan, Gift of Armon, Kohan 2, Kohan 1. Yeah, I play a lot of games that people wouldn't really guess, considering I play a lot of Souls games. I like Deep Rock a lot, except the point that I stopped playing Deep Rock was before they started adding in the new weapons and stuff. So I do need to get back into it at some point. The reason why I stopped playing Deep Rock is because it just turned into like a daily grind. Me and Donnie, we would jump on and we would knock out all the daily tasks in like half an hour, and then, bleh, that was it. It just wasn't very exciting at the moment. And also, there were a couple of mechanics in the game that like really ticked me off. Mainly, there were points where some of the bosses were completely invulnerable to damage, even though they're standing right in freaking in front of you, just because they're doing their little mechanic. I hated it. Deep Rock and Black Ops 3. Yep. Really enjoyed those. Y'all being too vague. I'm not... When I'm describing the games, I don't mean to be very vague. It's more of like, it's been such a long time since I played them that I can't think of anything too specific to describe them at the moment. Kara, are you describing a indie? It's going to be hard to guess. An indie console exclusive for a system I don't know. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about my very first one or the Xbox one? Because I don't know if it was an indie. Ooh, why did I just drop so many frames? I don't know if it was an indie game or not. I think the studio like tried to experiment with that and then they just moved on to other things, my guess. Don't do that to me, dick. Dude, it is hard managing my stamina. Oh, crap. I'm dead. I saw that coming. Yeah, I used to play multiplayer games. Oh yeah, and tons of Halo. Really enjoy Halo. Before I was streaming, I was playing tons and tons of Halo Reach gun game on the Master Chief Collector's Edition on PC, because gun game was just so freaking fast, and I don't know, it just hit the spot for me a lot of nights, because you could jump into a gun game and either you got toasted in like 2 minutes, that, or in like 10-15 minutes you just slapped everyone. It was great. Used to play multiplayer, then I raged so hard I broke my window, and I haven't touched them since. Yeah, that's probably why I don't really touch multiplayer games too much, is I don't really care to get very competitive and upset over things. And also, I don't consider myself the type to spend enough time playing a certain game to reach like the upper echelon of gamers. So that's why I don't really do multiplayer. Is like I don't see it worth my time. If I want to commit all of my time to be the best in it, then maybe. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it. Rockin' Stone. I've heard of Rockin' Stone. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, wait. I know Rockin' Stone. Let me throw a game out to guess. This game was inspired heavily by Twin Peaks. Saw multiplayer systems release and is considered a cult classic. What is your guess? Twin Peaks. I'm trying to think of what else has Twin Peaks done, Scott? Can you at least like give that? Because like I don't really remember studios very well, unless I remember like some other games that they've done. Really? You're a dick. I should have hit you long ago. And you know it! Ha! Really backing off. Halo Reach, best Buzz, wrong blue. I never got into COD or Halo. I never was into Call of Duty very much. I shouldn't have traded that. Dude, I am way over here. If I jump, she's gonna attack. No. Oh my gosh, I'm running around her too fast now. Before I wasn't doing that. You know, a 10-15 minute gun game, that's fantastic. Fortnite, fight me. I mean, if that's what you like, I'm not too crazy about it. I don't like games that have too many mechanics going on when it's a fast pace. I'm not too crazy about that. Kentucky Route Zero? Scott Deadly. Ah, no. Another fast pace is Goat of Duty. Check that one out. Normally it's on sale for like $2 or $3, and I think it normally sells for $5 if you want to have a fun, dumb time. Silent Hill. Pseudodoc got it, sort of. It's also known as a Red Seed Profiler in Japan. Red Seed I have never heard of that, ever. I would have never guessed that, ever. You know, I think a big problem is that I am trying to fight her pretty darn aggressive at the same time as well. Have you gotten to phase 2, Carl? Twice. Only twice. But like a big part of it is I'm also just practicing her. Once I do feel more comfortable taking her on and I know her moveset, then I'll start using Godric's Great Rune, just so I can dish out more health and tank more. My nose has just been runny all day. A Stickman battles or warlike game. Tabs. Deadly Premonition has a huge cult following. I have not heard of that one either. Collect guns and swords and that fall from roof. It's okay, I'll invest the 100 for you, Carl. Best by the time you claim it, it'll be worth 1,000 at least. Probably. If it were cryptocurrency, it'd probably be like $1 million by the time I do get it. That, or it could be worth absolutely nothing. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I actually am struggling to manage my own stamina in this. Which is funny because like I have never struggled to manage stamina in Elden Ring because they're just so generous with how much stamina they give you. It's a free-for-all. Stickman battles or a warlike game. Free-for-all. I have no idea what that would be. The only game mode in the game is a free-for-all. Stickers. What? I thought I was out of her range. Why not kill all the other bosses and leave Melania for last? Because if I did that, you guys would realize that I'm even worse at Malekith and other bosses, which is going to be even more embarrassing. Because at least with Melania, a lot of people can claim, like, oh, she's the hardest one in the game. For the other ones, because like I always end up with a build that like dishes out so much damage by the time I fight the endgame bosses, I never really did get to learn their movesets too well. And that's the honest truth, is I just don't get to learn their movesets in Elden Ring so well. The Sega Genesis Master Drive was a side-scroller with a unique gimmick of picking up masks that change your character and abilities. What is it? Are you talking about Kirby? Sounds like Kirby. Oh, crap. Oh crap, I'm dead. Yep. Same thing now, but gun spawn from air, not from roof. What is it? And there's a grappling hook mechanic in the game. You beat Godskin Duo at Rune level 1, you can beat Malekith and Hoaraloo. Elden Beast will be difficult. Yeah. Yeah, Elden Beast is more of just because of the long range than Elden Stars. I still think that Elden Stars is one of the most annoying attacks. I'll give Melania a couple more tries, and then I'll move on to someone else. I mean, I knew that I probably wouldn't beat her tonight, to be honest. It's mainly just practicing. Because if I don't do it on stream, then I probably won't practice it at all. Because that's why this all got, like, put off for such a long time. Is because I thought I would practice them off stream, but never got around to it. Oof. Somehow I jumped over that. Completely by luck, though. Oh, crap. It is nice that I can tank at least one hit, though. Oh, crap. Doesn't matter, though, considering I'm wasting all my heals. Oh, why did it roll? It shouldn't have rolled. Waterfall and any attack from a fire giant are all awful attacks. Actually, I don't find the fire giant so obnoxious. It feels like he's obnoxious, but he's actually not bad at all. Kirby, developed by Hall Laboratories in 1993 for the NES, is correct. Please try again. Alright. Free-for-all levels and waves. Blue, wrong. Splatterhouse, no. I don't know. I don't remember any games about collecting up masks and such. Kid Chameleon. Oh man, I don't know why, but Kid Chameleon reminded me of Altered Beast. It's like a classic right there. Well, that's what I get for trying to use my fist. I'm dead. I knew I couldn't roll out of that. Both Little Nightmares games are also amazing. I gotta get around to play those at some point. Oh yeah. I can see you first try Mally. You're only doing that to like get me interested in doing it. You know I'm gonna get destroyed. I'm probably not even going to get Malekith to second phase. I really am garbage at his first phase. Wait, it really was Kid Chameleon? How did Blue guess that? Mana high another make it a tad never. Malekith is easy. Maybe for you, not for me. No stamina. One more hit and she's in freaking waterfowl range. Wow, she just barely backed out of that. Now she's in waterfowl range. Doesn't matter. His first phase is the hardest part of the fight. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is I have a hard time with Beast Clergyman, to be honest. Leave a like, chat. Let's make YouTube notify everyone about Car Channel. Hey, Gabriel. Tudo bem? Como que tá? How you doing, man? Phase 2 is easy. Yeah, if you hug his butt in Phase 2, it's not so bad. Fine enough people are talking about it. We'll give it a shot. Just parry Mally, Carl, like the top GUR. You know, I've never parried his second phase. Never used that item, so I don't know how well I would be able to do it. And a grappling hook mechanic. Oh yeah, Omnio's thing, the grappling hook. I don't know what on earth. What game is that? It was or is on Game Pass. This lady is like Elden Ring's nameless king, Fume Knight. Pretty much. That's probably one of the best ways to describe it real quick. That is a long loading time. Did I kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel in front of his room? I hope I did. I guess I did at some point. I might actually switch to my other build rather than these balls. I'm gonna try my balls first, see how it goes. So the infamous brick wall. yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Alright, I need time to think of a question. It's tricky to come up with clues that uniquely identify a game thinking. It's stick fight, not guessing again, Babu. Oh, but the game that I was talking about before, that was an Xbox, I don't know if it was an Xbox exclusive, was Fracture. That was a really cool game. I thought it had a lot of cool mechanics. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Fracture before. I don't even know how to approach a Beast Clergyman. I just don't normally fight him. So that's not how you approach him. I honestly thought you could jump over his Beast Claw attack. You can't jump over his Beast Claw attack? Or did I do it way too early? If that's the case, then I might as well take off these things to absorb a hit. I don't know. I'll try a little bit more and see. Don't know if I'll be able to go to school tomorrow. It depends on how well I feel tomorrow. I feel fine, but I'm also on anti-nausea medicine. I mean, you pretty much said it best, depending on how you feel about it. This boss is in the wrong game. Everyone knows that the beasts belong to Bloodborne. I don't know, who is the most Bloodborne-looking boss in this game? Does it go to Malekith? Or would you say the Estelles are more of a Bloodborne looking? How did that miss? I was literally tickling your butt. Okay, so maybe I should just roll to the side of those. Again, I think I jumped that too early. It feels like there's a rock in my stomach. Ugh. Estelle. Gotta go, see ya. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Omnio. You have a good one, dude. Malekith is definitely a Bloodborne boss in terms of his moveset. Alright, so if he's the Bloodborne boss, then everyone can also agree that Melania is the Sekiro boss. She made it in the wrong game. Which does remind me, I will be doing the Sekiro moveset mod coming up soon. That one seems very interesting to me. And like, I am particularly interested to see how that goes versus Millennium. I feel like it's going to feel very fluid fighting against Millennia with Sekiro movesets. And deflections, I mean. Just a quick check to see how old I am, Kara. And chat, have you ever played Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate? I know that name. I haven't played it, but just to let you know, I haven't played a ton of games at all. Like, before I graduated high school, there were probably like 4 games that I played, which are probably actually no, maybe 5 or 6 games I played before I graduated high school. But I didn't really start gaming until I built my first PC in college. Millennia is very much a Sekiro boss. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm old AF. You're not that old. Haven't played Baldur's Gate, but I know of it. What is Baldur's Gate? I want to know what I'm looking it up now. You got me curious. Baldur's Gate. Because it sounds familiar. Baldur's Gate. I would pull it up on the computer, except I pulled my Ethernet cord from it. Oh, I do know this. This is old school. Actually, it does look like a pretty cool game. Not gonna lie. Remember people back in the day playing Baldur's Gate? It was one of the original large MMOs. Kara's chat is basically 16 and under, and 3 old dudes, one of whom is Kara. You know, that's kind of true. I looked at my demographic, and like, there's like a big split. It's either you're younger or you're like 30 or almost 40. In your 40s, 50s. Mind your language. It's more of the kids that need to mind their language than you guys. I'm actually 45 years old. Ah. 15, I'm probably the youngest person here. Oh, I did not realize you're that young. I swear more than half the people in here, Gabrielle, we good. Scott, Baldur's Gate is not an MMO. I think you're talking about Neverwinter Nights. With a tweens and teen demographic. What is a tween? Is that like before you become a teen? Ah, crap. I rolled into that one. I thought I could roll over. Okay, it seems like if I can rush him, I can get some free hits in. If y'all are sailors, I'm the entire dang ocean. Good to know. As I said, I am not good at the Beast of Clergyman whatsoever. So Car's chat is that young. All he needs now is balloons and a van to be profiled. Dude, are you serious? You gotta get candy, not balloons. No one goes for the balloons. It's candy. Especially if it's like Mexican candy or sour candies. These kids love their sour candies these days. Or like acting like they have the bestest spicy tolerance in the world. Yep, 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. You have a big 12-year-old following, even if 8 of them are just Ellie. Oof. Which was the one with the Lord British guy, and ever happened to that guy? Lord British guy. I don't know my demographic. And it's so weird because I'm even young for the grade I'm in. I was born in 2008, and like 2/3 of the people around me were born in 2007. Not bad. No idea, I need more info. Of course, I could just cheese him with a black knife, probably. Ooh! Somehow, that did not get me. I know I pressed to roll. Might have been too late. Well, 18% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so if you aren't, you're kind of weird. So, young chat, listen to old Uncle Gabriel. Save money and don't have children. You're welcome. Get you pretty far. The notion that people can actually be born in 2008, baffling to me. Then again, my baby was born in 2020. Oh, that is weird. No, that is more weird, Doc. Just your kid being born in 2023. That year doesn't actually exist yet. That's not possible, Doc. You traveled into the future to have that child. Half of everyone around me are like getting their temps. Meanwhile, I'm still 5 months away from mine. Temps. Wait, what are temps? It's the first Ultimate Online. I had to look it up. It was the first MMO. You assume I want children in the first place, Gabrielle. I already wasn't planning on having kids. They're nasty and expensive. Scott, you're right. What was way before. Do any of you guys know the game Battle for Westnoth? I got pretty hardcore into that game for a while too. Really? Okay. Decided it is literally physically impossible for me to have a child with a man, so... Temps are basically like a driver's license, but you need to have someone in the car with a license or in order to drive. Oh, I always just called it a driver's permit. I never call it temps. Maybe that's just how old I am. We all just called it driver's permit. Or we would just say we got our permit. Don't adopt one. Donate money to an orphanage instead. It'll benefit them better. You can get them 6 months prior to your 16th birthday. Doesn't that like largely depend on which state you're in? I also assume that I have money to donate. Oh, I thought he was doing the other one. As you can see, I told you, I have not really, like, seen most of his movesets enough to even read what he's doing. Like 4 months away from mine, I can get mine in July because my birthday is in January. Oh, not bad. Good luck, dude. Love my daughter, by the way. My fatherhood is the closest thing to Stockholm Syndrome I've ever seen. So you're pretty much held captive by your daughter, but you love them. I have not heard someone describe their kids that way, but it makes sense. Makes sense. I wonder if the doc is taking notes of this right now. Never been interested in the Mandela catalog recently. See, you can jump over that. You just can't jump over the other one. Oh crap! I was stuck in the animation. I saw him slide around. Wait, but what's the reasoning for not getting your license till out of high school? Why don't you get it before you get out of high school? I don't see the advantage or disadvantage of that. Fun fact, me in the 90s, I totally bought into a VRML form instead of HTML format, and hung out on this program called OnLive Traveler all the time. It was cool. Dude, I barely even know about VRML. Wow. I can barely even say it. Need a job now? I need money because I want to actually have fun. Do you think you're gonna have fun when you're making money? That's funny. Not really. It's all a trick. There is no escape. Come on. See, that's the one that... Oh my gosh, I'm just struggling to keep up my stamina. I'm not very good at managing the stamina this low at all. Normally I'd put on the turtle talisman or the shield. Cool thing about Brazil is that you can have a ton of fun without money. That actually is true. You can have a really good time for cheap in Brazil. And like, out of all the places to buy street food, I trust Brazil the most. Like, actually, I don't know your prices because Brazil constantly goes through inflation. But I remember when I was there 6, 7 years ago, if you went out with like 4 reais, you could get yourself like suco, a pastel, a coxinha, like a ton of stuff for like cheap. Batata frita too, like decent. Yeah, I gotta go visit Brazil again. It's been too long. Free food and also a dope jacket. Wait, you got a jacket for working there? I didn't know that. No one told me that Chick-fil-A was giving out free jackets. Oh, come on. I just don't know if I should be getting around behind him to try and get a charge attack in, or what I do. Oh, actually right up in his crotch. I did not notice that until now, but when he does those 2 swipes that stagger me, if I'm in his crotch, it doesn't actually hit me. Is that what I do? Because Osiris is the same way in Dark Souls 3, where if you just run right into his crotch, a lot of attacks miss you. High school is a lot. Getting a driver's license appears to be a whole process. A stressful one. I don't have a reason to get my license either because my parents can take me to places I need. Yeah, I mean, the main reason I got my license is my parents just told me, like, we want you to get it. It wasn't too crazy for me. I got my license on my first test. I heard that it's a lot more troublesome when you can't get on your first test. So I got lucky. Virtual reality and media language. It failed and died, but it was cool. The biggest point of failure is that it's easier to navigate websites in 2D. Interesting. I really don't know too much about it. I don't know. I kind of want to look into it now. I want to make a high school as little as stressful as possible. I don't want to have to worry about working a job while also needing to write an English essay. I don't think, personally, I don't think high schoolers should be working during the school year. If they want to work during the summer or something, I think that works, because that's what I did. I just worked when I was off. Lots of shows for free, beaches, forests, and nice waterfalls, all absolutely free. That is true. And also, transportation was pretty darn cheap in Brazil as well, which I liked. And also, it's like it's good weather all year round for a lot of Brazil. Not all of it, but a good portion of it. It's all good. All those sci-fi where people are going into the VR webs are wrong. It's tedious, and websites we never really stay. Okay, I don't know why I was still reading. That's on me. That was completely on me. Driving anxiety is a thing many people have, Caleb. I have it too. I'm going to wait until I'm 18 so I can take full responsibility of my driving mistakes. Oh, okay. I didn't consider the whole driving anxiety side of it, if that is it. Thumb rule for big bosses in Souls games is stay under it or behind it. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to see, if it's better to stay behind him or in front. But then, like, I did notice that, like, for some of the bosses that get tricky, you do actually have to stay in front of them to see more of their movesets. Because, like, when you do stay behind them or underneath them, you kind of get a little bit blindsided. You can't see all of their moves. Or at least I'm not very good at seeing all their moves underneath them. Ah, there it is. What? That missed. Alright, so I was able to go into it, but it missed. I don't get why, like, so many attacks are missing on him. But, like, I was pushing forward on the stick, so I was walking as far forward into him, and it still missed. Doesn't Brazil have a bunch of spiders and birds? Not the part that I was in. Nope, that's in Australia. And football? Football, yes. Football, you can almost find a place to play football, like, on every corner. You know, school has exams and state testing and college testing and hard classes. Birds, definitely yes. There weren't too many birds where I was in Brazil. Mainly because they don't really spade or neuter animals. So there were a lot of stray dogs and cats where I was. And I think the cats took care of most of the birds. Wait, Scott bribed for a donut? Okay, that one you do have to roll into. What? Okay, wasn't expecting that. Not at all. Okay, got my license easily. I bribed my inspector with a fresh donut. They kept saying it's fine to give you a pass because you're nervous when I made mistakes. Specifically a fresh donut. Not a stale one, a fresh... Not even a dozen donuts, just one fresh donut. That thing was laced with cocaine, wasn't it? That fresh donut had some special powdered sugar on it. There's no way. Not even a dozen or anything. Just fresh. It's pretty funny, though. Underneath them, you need to be unlocked or the camera goes crazy. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try running up to him and unlocking. We'll see. Also, I don't want to go into college directly after high school. I want to work a job for a few years to actually make it get a decent sum of money for a uni or a college. Brazil, England, and Argentina are places where football is everywhere. I don't know much about Argentina or England, but yeah, I can definitely agree with that. That I panic rolled. I thought that I was going to recover from the drink fast enough, so I thought that I had to roll as soon as possible. But I finished too early. Want to get into college as soon as humanly possible in order to get a degree based on animations, graphics, design, just so I can start making your favorite animated movies. You're welcome in advance. Well, if you plan on doing animation and everything just personally or freelance or something like that, I don't think you need to go to college for that. If you want to go, you want to work for a studio or something, I think you do want to go to college, but not just for the degree, but for the networking. Because that's exactly how it worked for video for me. Is all the stuff that I learned in college, I could have just done outside of college. I did not need that at all. And the guys who I graduated, who moved into like actual production companies and stuff, it's made because they made those connections and networking while they're at school. It wasn't really because they were the best at making videos or anything. I mostly want to do something with science and biochemistry when I get out of school. All right. Multiple donuts laced with sugar and fried goodness. Now I want some Krispy Kremes. I just want to do a uni or a college with as little student debt as possible. That's why I want to work for a few years for money after high school. I mean, if you want to do it with as little as possible, Caleb, I would say not only do like a year of working, but also a year of just gathering up scholarships. You can gather up a lot of scholarships if you have the extra time. And a lot of scholarships, if you know what degree you want to go for, there's a lot of specified ones for it that'll help you. Here in Brazil, we have special police battalions just for football arenas. Dude, when I was there during the World Cup, it was scary. Brazilians are extremely passionate, and they can get crazy. I don't know if it's because the Brazilians are crazy, or if it's because they were half drunk at the moment. Because there's a lot of drinking during like football games. That missed! I'm just gonna do jumps. Okay, don't even bother with the jumps. It was the morning, so I bought a bunch of donuts before showing up at the DMV. Blankets, sure have some. I'm planning on working for a studio, so college. Okay, if you work for a studio, then yeah. But like, yeah, I still heavily stand by what I told you, Blue. Is the college, don't really worry about the work. I mean, don't really worry about like the grades and such. You got to make the connections more, because like that's how I got started with a ton of stuff. Is I just knew a lot of people and a lot of teachers personally by the time I finished college. Actually, that sounds really weird saying personally, but what I mean is like there were a lot of teachers that had trusted me with working on projects with them, and it's not because I was the very best. It was only because I was like competent in the stuff and I was able to communicate with them easily. So they knew that if they brought me on a project and I didn't know what to do, I would be able to like actually talk with them and they can actually coach me, and I was workable. Brazil looks fun, but really scary. Depends on where you are. Most of Brazil is good. Just don't be stupid. But besides that, I would say Brazil is more fun than anything. Don't they give you fake wallets and phones if you got robbed? Also, favela wars with each other and also police just look a little bit scary. Yeah, but you got to keep in mind that favelas are a very small part of the city. And as you start walking into a favela or a grota, I don't know if you know what grotas are. Grotas are pretty much like, it's not a valley, but it's the same thing as a favela, but it's built into like a valley. So it's almost like walking, or how can I describe it best? Do you guys know the scene from Lord of the Rings where like the orcs are building armor and stuff, and you're like you have like the bird's eye view as it flies down into like a cave and stuff, and like there's like all these lights and stuff? That's a grota. That's what a grota looks like. Like at night, it's just a lit up hole in the ground. But the thing is like favelas and stuff, yeah, they can be dangerous at night. During the day, people are just too chillaxed during the day. And also, you know when you're in a grotto or a bad place. It's very easy to avoid dumb stuff. I want to get like 2 hits in, but it's just me being too greedy. I have to do just 1 hit at a time, is what I think. Are you really gonna just chill there and throw crap at me? Dang. I feel like if I can get him staggered once, it would be like the finishing shot for this. Nope. Come on. Oh my gosh. I couldn't roll out of that. A lot of those lands. You need to know where you are during the night around here, otherwise you'll be probably robbed. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Again, Brazil is very safe. It's great. Unless you're in a dumb place and it's dark. Brazil only gets very scary in dark and shady places. There was one night that I witnessed Macumbeira. Macumbeira, that will freak you out. I've never seen anything as ridiculous as Macumbeira. Actually, it depends on what kind of foreigner you are, Gabriel. You see, for me, I was... for me, I had absolutely no problem whatsoever because someone spread a rumor that I was the Chinese mafia and I was sent into the area to clean things up. So a lot of people didn't mess with me because they thought that if they mess with me, they were messing with the Chinese mafia that was trying to move in. So I didn't have much of problems. It depends on who you are. And like a lot of Brazilians don't get to see like other foreigners too much. Well, it depends on where you are. So are you Macumbeiro? Like heavily on the drugs and stuff? Because like the time that I saw Macumbeiro, like everyone was just smoking in that house, and I was walking by, and at that time like you could hear like people pounding on stuff, and I was walking by the building, and then they all just started flooding outside the building, and the people were just like stoned out of their minds, and they actually started throwing stones at a person. I don't know what happened, but like I think they killed the person because like it was just absolute stoning. Like they were picking up actual stones and chucking it at the person as hard as they could. But that's what I mean by Macumbeiro can really freak you out. Tourette's whoops. Yeah, I'm not doing too good at all. I feel like I could probably learn these guys and probably get further in this if I would like stop paying attention to chat, but whatever. Definitely not Macumbeiro. You know what? It's possible that the person that I was with, the actual Brazilian, he probably just called him macumbeiro just to like dismiss it very quickly. Because that does happen as well. One of the religions originated in Africa. Oh, wait, then maybe it was some form of macumbeiro. Because, like, the Brazilian that I was with at the moment, he said that he wasn't really sure of it, but he thought that it was macumbeiro. Because there are some, especially in the Northeast, where they will just, like, do a bunch of, like, heavy drugs. Ah, okay. Yeah. So I'm guessing that the Brazilian who I was with at the moment, he just didn't know exactly what it was, so he just probably thought it was one of those. He didn't know too many about other religions and stuff. You met Dallin by robbing him. Very interesting. At 15, you study from 7 to 3 p.m. and 4 to 11 p.m. in India, Caleb. You have options. How? No drugs at all, but some cults use alcohol. Yeah, my guess is that that was probably some cult that we were walking by because this was a very poor part of the city. Like one of the areas that you don't want to be in too much. The only reason why I was in that area is because there was a family in the area that really needed help with their husband. He was just very drunk that night and stuff, so like they needed to make sure that he wasn't going to be too abusive or anything. At 15, I studied the art of running away after I took someone's crap. That's kind of kinky. Why do you grab their crap? How do you even grab that from them? Why would you grab that from them? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I do have to practice these off stream. I'm just way too distracted while streaming to like pay enough attention to like learn much at all. I mean, if I did want to learn these guys, I would just have to really shut up and not pay attention to stream. I mean, to messages. So he slides back. That's weird. Just like everyone expects me to basically all but be an adult. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm still a child. It's just strange. I'm not sure how it was for me. Just a jarring change. Just teenager Caleb, but that's perfectly normal. Yeah, a lot of this stuff happens really fast when you're before you graduate high school. A lot of stuff slows down as soon as you go to college, I feel. Makes you feel any better? I'm 29 and a dad, and I still sometimes question if I'm planning a path forward. You're never fully ready, Caleb. Yeah. Oh, I should have changed on my flask. Oh well. Ah, crap. Oh, you rolled into it. Be alone in my shower and I'll just start crying at the realization that I'm growing up, and it mildly terrifies me. I stand my place in society as a child, but I believe I have a slightly higher maturity rating than most kids at my age. Call me a narcissist, but that's just my observations. Teenagers are learning to be adults, and many use the fake until you make it strategy. I have just been pulling a crap out of my butt, and it's somehow been working. Sorry I didn't realize making that joke. I don't know how I have all A's and 1 B. Just do things, and it somehow works. Yeah, and I think that's why you have a great plan, Caleb, of don't jump into college right away. Or you know what? I feel like I was very fortunate in that I was able to get a decent scholarship going into college for mechanical engineering. So I did mechanical engineering for a year. Absolutely loved it and everything. And then I left college and I went down to Brazil for a couple years just to help people out down there and stuff. And it wasn't until I went to Brazil that people were talking to me. They were asking what I was doing in my life before I visited Brazil and everything. And I realized I didn't have a life. My first year at college, I didn't date. I just studied, and I was very happy with it because it was similar to what you're saying. Is like, I don't even know how I was pulling off grades and stuff. I was just doing things. And I was just doing things because people said that's kind of like what you gotta be doing. That this is the path that you normally take. So I think you got the right idea. Just, oh wait, what am I doing? Take this off. Ugly head. Let's see. Still not enough for Golden Vow. That sucks. Or you know what? What head increases my intelligence? You give it quite a bit. What do you take? Detriment to HP and stamina. I'm already close to 1-hit territory anyway, so why not? I just do things and it somehow works. So you're almost a programmer. No, man. I could never be a programmer. The way that you have to, like, troubleshoot and find the one line that you got wrong and all of your code, that would drive me crazy. Spanish 2 is really that one class that I have no idea how I have an A in. Failing algebra. Gonna do Spanish 3 next year for the honors credit and then drop it when I finish. Have an 88 in algebra. After my divorce, I started to live my life. Had a rough time with my current girlfriend recently, but was overcome. Hey, that's good to hear. Glad to hear that, man. Yeah, why not? Gosh darn it. I saw that coming too. Oh, he was staggered. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Elden Ring has a giant dad helmet. I don't know if I would call this a giant dad helmet. These ones are actually connected to intelligence. So yeah, you got a bunch of these where they boost your intelligence. So like this one, increases intelligence, but to the detriment of stamina. Increases intelligence, detriment to HP. So this one takes away your stamina. This one takes away your HP. This one is your health and stamina, but it gives you a ton of intelligence. Increases intelligence and strength, detriment of FP. Increases mind, but takes away stamina. And then there's this one for faith. It just gives you faith. And these are all heavy suckers. Like the giant dad mother mask and child mask is pretty much just a plus. Like it only gives you good stuff. These ones actually like take away some stats from you, which sucks. Pretty much a bundled up ball of anxiety. I have such bad anxiety, I have to be medicated for it. That's rough. What talismans are you using? I'm using these ones, but if I'm getting one shot, maybe I'll just take these ones off. I wanted to be able to survive like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, the Magic Scorpion would be good. And the Godfrey. But then I have to, like, not get hit whatsoever. Hey, there we go. Is this going to carry me all the way into second phase? It is. I should have drank before I did that. Also, it's not letting me skip this cutscene. Goes by quicker than you think. High school, undergrad, grad school, first job, second job, grad school, all that in 10 years. I think all that time passes by so fast, Doc, because like it's not as packed as high school and before that. Like before high school and stuff, you get so many activities and so many different things going on. But in like college, you're a lot more specified, I feel. So like looking back, it's just not as many things. So the time just feels like it travels fast. To me, it does. Good and old magic cheese. Magic cheese. Magic shrouding cracked tier will also boost the damage if you put it on your physic. I do have the magic cracked tier on my physic. That's the one that I switched out a couple tries ago. I take this pill every day that keeps my emotions restrained and my anxiety controlled, but it only really lasted the school day, and by the time I come home, I'm a mess. Yikes. No wonder why you like Hollow Knight. It feels like your only real breakaway. Really? I tried doing that, but I wasn't fast enough to do the repost. I'm not used to doing that repost. I actually botched it. Wasn't thinking. I mean, yeah, if he's pretty much one-shotting me, I might as well just... Ooh, you know what? I don't think I'm... I didn't do Selvis's quest line, and I think that one's gone, so I can't get that one. Yeah, I'll just keep... This is okay. They made us take this mental health survey one day, and I got called down to guidance the day after. I got flagged by their system. I thought it was hilarious. Oof, that's rough. Wow, they actually make you guys take mental health surveys now. That didn't exist when I was in school. Why do you wear the Calamity Ring in Dark Souls 3? To prove how amazing you are at the game? I don't know. I'm not sure if I like all those options Elden Ring gives you, like flasks and talismans. I've said it many times before. I feel like Elden Ring is the friendliest game to jump into, just because it gives you so many options. But like the big part of it is that they have to give you options to fill out the world. If they didn't add so many options and things for you to collect, then what would be the point of exploring the whole world? Ah, crap. Stagger. I thought I could roll after that attack. You know, I have no idea how much more damage you really would take with the Calamity Ring. I've never bothered with it. I read it once and then never touched it. Calamity is the easier way to trigger Red Tearstone Ring. I thought people would trigger the Red Tearstone Ring before... Wait, is it Calamity? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Never mind, you're right. I was thinking something... My mind went someplace completely different for a second. Actually, that's probably the only use that I can think of for the Calamity Ring. Ow. Ha! You almost killed me. You're gonna kill me now. Almost killed me. And now I am killed. There we go. Should do a Calamity Ring and New Game Plus in Dark Souls 3, Kara. It'll be challenging, but you'll be using endgame gear from the start. Could. Good. Yeah, I don't know if you did see it on the Discord, but it does sound kind of interesting to me to see if I could max out a character on Dark Souls 3, running through different new games. Because if I did do that, just constantly going into new games to just level up my guy, you would have like nearly all the stats, so you could just use whatever weapons. I wonder if it would open up for more experimenting. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Gabrielle. You have a good one, dude. Does this give you... Oh, you know what? There's another buff that I should have been putting on this whole time to raise my physical damage. Not physical damage, but absorption, I mean. I think this will repost him. Okay, let me drink first, and then now we can do it. Will this take me into phase 2 again? Yes, it will. Yo, this kid brought a dead squirrel to school and stuffed it in his lock. Why? Why would you do that? I thought I rolled out of it. Apparently I was not far enough. Classic psychopath move. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think that is one of them. He is the school mascot. I'm not sure if you're talking about the dead squirrel or the kid. I'm not sure how to feel about any of that. Oh, do I have the incantation I'm thinking of? He also wears tuxedos and hats. Also brings briefcases to school. That kid. Does he also wear a fedora? A fedora hat? Sounds like the kid who wears the fedora. Actually, there was a whole group that wore the fedora hats at my school. Not sure why. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And, like, I didn't want to be mean to that group of kids in my school that wore the fedora hats and stuff, but, like, they just went to places that you don't really. And it's a little bit too much for... Yeah, no.
I must and see how could I come? There are Nicola, his twin, Luna Brand. Rani is so here that if you should learn, I'll trade you. We both did.
Yeah, I just got my distance from that group. Not too crazy about it.
Not expecting that. But I suppose the information you should. A secret. You are the truth.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Black Flame Protection. Because if I remember, that increases your physical absorption, but your other stats go down. Your other absorptions go down. But I only need physical for Malekith. However, Sacred Flask and other forms of HP are impaired. Oh, okay. Yeah, then that works for me. Not one judge, but like, that's strange. Yeah. I own 3 fedoras. They look good with a nice suit. Yeah, but you're not walking around with a fedora every day, are you? Memorize spells. 30 faith. Ooh, will I have the faith for... I don't know if I'll have the faith for that. Ah, dang it. Why is that such a high requirement? I can change this out to... Wait, do I have... Okay, no. Okay. Well, it kind of helped. It does make it so I can take off the other talisman, so that's good. Yeah, no, there isn't too many other things that will help me at this point, unless I go grabbing items. What? Right between his pit. Wow, I rolled right into that. Yeah, apparently I gotta practice all the bosses quite a bit. I mean, that is kind of the reason why I am enjoying the Rune level 1. Because, like, it is forcing me to actually learn the boss moves. And like, that's something that I was complaining about a lot before I did this run. Is that I just felt like you get way too powerful too easily in this game. So, like, it's either the boss dominates you or you dominate the boss. And, like, for most of my builds, I just ended up, like, dominating the bosses before I get to learn their movesets. gonna give this one more, 2 more tries, and then that's it for tonight. All right, thanks for stopping by, Caleb. Hopefully, things get better for you. Oh my. What's on deck for the remainder of the week? Good question, good question. The only one that I can tell you for sure is Thursday Hollow Knight. Even for the co-op day, I'm not sure because like Donnie and I, we even streamed on Sunday to finish up that co-op because I wanted to finish it up before anything else happened. So like that is one that I'm trying to figure out as well. And tomorrow I'm not too sure. I don't know. I to be honest, it might be me running into some Dark Souls 3 run-throughs, just because I got like the taxes going on, and then also trying to figure out who to file the green card with, which is kind of eating up a lot of time. Because I do want to be using an immigration lawyer to help file the green card for my wife. So I do have like quite a bit on my plate in the real world that like I don't want to be like too absorbed into the streams. Oh crap. Did not hit me. You're gonna throw more crap at me. Should put in more heals. Oh, you can jump over part of it. I didn't know that. I don't know. What would you be interested in, Doc? I mean, I am always down for suggestions, whether I ignore them or not. That's a dick way of saying it. Makes sense. I don't see myself streaming anytime soon. Have a baby to take care, and I start studying again tomorrow. Yeah, that does sound like a lot on your hand. Does your wife at least have some good time off to spend time with baby and everything? Does she have like the first month off or anything like that from work? Of course, that's also why like I do think about doing videos instead of streams. She has 6 months of maternity leave. Hey, good for her. Glad to hear that she's got a decent amount of time off for that. And you. God, that's a big relief for you as well, I'm assuming. How are those all missing? Wow, he really just dodges a lot of my stuff. This is a... Okay, that was weird. So, Kara, you will upload Elden Ring all days? What do you mean by upload? I'm trying to finish up editing some Elden Ring streams, but I'm just not too motivated to finish those edits. It's a lot. Alright, this is going to be my last attempt right here, I think. You know, because I have so much faith in everything, I could use black knife. I just kind of feel cheap always using it. Two. 21. Oh, so that is more. The next time you will play, the next game you will play next stream, Kara, I'm not too sure. I'm still pretty ticked that my hard drive died for the Ascended mod. I tried to get the Dark Souls 1 Ascended mod working today, but for some reason it's not pulling the save file, which is kind of really ticking me off about it. I want to get that one working because I was enjoying the Ascended mod a lot. So if I do get that up, I'm probably going to start streaming that again. But that's why I might just run into Dark Souls 3 for a while, just because it's an easier one for me to do in the meantime. Bloodborne would be good. Not sure what you could do with Dark Souls unless you tried the Calamity Ring thing. Oh, it works. Tell me when it works. Yeah, I mean you'll see the. I'll put it in the stream title. It'll be Dark Souls 1. Something or other. It's tough to come up with titles. Let's see. How much faith do you need for this thing? Oh, it's the dexterity that I need. That's what it is. Alright. I'll put that on for now. Oh, wait. Never mind. Keep that as faith. Just put on the dex hat. There we go. Now I should be good. Could try the Elden Ring loot system mod. Is that the Diablo mod that you're telling me about? I was talking to Donnie about that one. I think it's in beta. If I did do the loot one, I almost want to do a randomizer just to make it different from other streams. Because, like, I'm now starting to realize, like, how many people are making Elden Ring and Dark Souls content. And, like, I don't want to end up, like, making the same exact thing as other people if I can make it a bit different. And that's also why I want to do more mods. Because I enjoy the mods. I don't see it as much. But if everyone's doing the same mod, I don't want to be doing the same exact thing. Holy. There we go. Actually, I got very unmotivated. Is demotivated a real word in English? Because it is an actual thing in Portuguese. I got very... I wasn't very motivated to play my Rune level 1 just because I saw so many other people doing it. And I was just like, ugh, I don't want to be doing the same exact thing as everyone else. Did a loot mod with the randomizer on. He abandoned it though because the Diablo mod still needed work. Okay, so maybe I should wait for it. That is the tricky thing with a lot of mods. Is like a lot of people have suggested like great mods to me. Problem is that like I need to wait for them to actually be working properly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dash of War on this one is just a little too slow. Get good. I remember saying that. Yeah. All right. Keep on saying that, Black Cat. Then when you start streaming, I'll start just screaming "Get good" in your streams too. How you like it? You like it? How you doing, Black Cat? I know I said that was the last one. I want to give it one more. Yeah, maybe I'll sleep on the Diablo mod for right now. I think I'll jump into the Sekiro mod, though. That one, it seems like it's polished enough at this point. I want to see the whole deflection system, see if it really does work. No, I remember that saying, like I remember you always saying it. Ah. By the way, what are you going to be streaming when you do get back to it, Black Cat? Yeah, I have to look for a very big opening. Otherwise, I'm just gonna... Is this gonna be an opening? Let's try it. That worked for that. Probably bad. It worked. Oh, I'm dead here. Knew it. Alright. Yeah, I think it can definitely be done for that Ash of War. I just need to know the openings better. Alright, yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to call it for right now. We'll see if I do practice this in my off time. Because if I do practice in my off time, I think I'd be able to actually learn a lot better. Just because, like, especially with that Ascended mod, there was a spot where I did it, like, what, 8 or 9 times and I couldn't get it. And then the next day when I played it off stream, I was able to do it the first time. It really messes with my head trying to read and talk while playing these games. Elden Ring, Fortnite, Terraria, maybe One Piece Odyssey. I'm most curious about One Piece Odyssey, just because I like One Piece a lot, but like I don't know if the games would be that good. Ah, yeah, I know what you meant by Odyssey. Yeah, no offense, but for me personally, I'd probably check in for your Elden Ring and One Piece, but not as much for the Fortnite and Terraria. Like those ones, I would probably say hey, and then that's about it. But the other ones I'm more interested in. It's turn-based? I wonder if it would be a good turn-based. One Piece and Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. Alright, yeah, that's where I'm going to call it, guys. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. We'll see. Peace out.